आम आदमी के दूध, छाछ, लस्सी, दही, पनीर पर 5% की जीएसटी, क्रीम, कंडेंस्ड मिल्क, मक्खन, घी पर 12% की जीएसटी और अमीरों के हीरो पर सिर्फ 1.5% की जीएसटी। सरकार उनको रिलीफ नहीं देती है जो विदेश में जाके मिल्क शेक और लाते की चुस्कियां लगाते हैं। ये सरकार उनको रिलीफ नहीं देती जो आम आदमी 2 पैकेट दूध खरीदने से पहले 10 बार सोचता है। सर, बचपन से हम सुनते आए थे कि संडे हो या मंडे रोज खाओ अंडे। इंडिया रैंक सेकंड इन एग प्रोडक्शन इन द वर्ल्ड। और अंडे का फंडा यही है सर कि भारत के बच्चों के किस्मत में महीने में एक अंडा नहीं मिलता। मिड डे मील के चलते हफ्ते में अगर एक आध अंडा मिल भी रहा था तो कहीं धर्म के नाम पे तो कहीं महंगाई के चलते उसे बंद करने की मांग उठ रही है। सर, more than 50% children under the age of 5 suffer from chronic malnutrition in the country and roughly 17% children are underweight, and yet most BJP ruled states do not serve eggs in midday meal scheme. This is the example of Poshan Kal in India. सर, अंत पे आते हैं मच्छी पे। आप लोगों को ज्यादा पसंद नहीं, पर हम क्या करें, हम तो माछे भाते बंगाली है, हमको तो बोलना ही पड़ेगा। And not to forget that 2.8 crore fisher folk are employed directly in catching fish in the country, and millions are employed in the value chain of selling fish and aquaculture. India stands third in the world in the terms of fish production, contributing to 8% of global fish production and ranked second in aquaculture production. The PM talks about blue revolution, but this government has allocated only 0.045% funds out of the total budget for the flagship scheme, Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampad Yojana. Even after this meager allocation, they did not utilize 39% of the funds, and in 23-24, they did not utilize 24% of the funds allocated. और सर, भले ही सरकार को मणिपुर शब्द से एलर्जी हो, but the fact remains that 1.5 years of lack of governance in the state has led to endangering of the fish species in India's largest freshwater body in Manipur, the Loktak Lake. So the government has to generate employment opportunities, investment in areas such as exports, post-harvest processing, and import substitution. It has to deal with adversities like overfishing, depleting of fish stocks, pollution, disease outbreak, destruction of habitat, and climate change. So my own parliamentary constituency has assembly constituencies like Baruipur, Shonarpur, Bhangor, which are heavily dependent on these sectors for livelihood. Main crops grown are wheat, rice, vegetable, fruit, oilseed, pulses, cotton and jute, and animal husbandry is practiced mostly by women in the self-help groups in the South Chobbish Pargona. They rear a wide range of domestic animals, including cattle, poultry, goat, particularly the black Bengal goat and the Peking duck. And I take extreme pride in saying that in the last 5 years of the TMC government, the CM Mamata Banerjee has allocated a massive amount of 76,680 crore to agriculture and its allied sectors for their development. The government of West Bengal has achieved remarkable success in implementation of state schemes, namely Bangla Dairy.
That Trinamool, which means grassroots, Trinamool, which means grassroots, Congress that prides itself on being rooted in the grassroots now symbolizes harassment and denial of rights to the common people in the grassroots. I'll give you examples for that. 25 lakh fake job cards in Manrega. Funds meant for people at the grassroots have been looted by the carders. 100 crore midday meal fraud. 100 crore midday meal fraud. Ration mafia thriving in the state on grassroots level. Ayushman Bharat was blocked and denied health care the poor living in the grassroots. 43% tap water coverage in Bengal as opposed to 74% national average. 74% national average. Bengal is at 43%. That's the average. Sir, important. Capital formation crashed crashed from 6.7% in 2010 to 2.9% in the recent years. No jobs, no factories, no vision. That's Bengal for you, sir. Industrial powerhouse. Bengal was industrial powerhouse. 24% share when in 1947 during independence Bengal had 24% share in manufacturing. Today it has 3.5%, sir. Bengal's per capita income growth lags behind the national average for the last 20 years. Per capita income of Bengal lags behind the national average for last 20 years. It's ranked 23rd. In 21-22, it was 23rd among all states of India. Sir, Trinamool Congress has institutionalized corruption, gutted institutions, and Trinamool has become a byword for exploitation. Trinamool has become a byword for exploitation, sir. Now, can I then suggest, because budget, Bengal विरोधी budget बोला गया, मैं क्या पूछना चाहती हूं अभी, तृणमूल विरोधी टीएमसी हो गया है क्या? तृणमूल विरोधी टीएमसी है, तृणमूल जनता विरोधी है. अरे Sir, I'm coming to the last few things, sir. You accuse me politically. Sir, MSME sector, sir, is ignored and not in good health is an allegation which very many members, Member Dharamveer Gandhi mentioned it, Benny Behanan mentioned it, Rajut Bordoloy mentioned it, that MSME sector has been ignored. I want to say, sir, in this budget itself, we have mentioned MSME, sir, is the backbone of Indian economy. It is among the foremost engines of driving the Indian economy. We have increased MSMEs are providing employment to over 25 crore people during the same period. So we have increased their classification so that they can benefit both from being in the MSME and also raising more funds.